My career, if you will, in the fireworks business started when I was 13 years old. Convinced my mom and dad to partner with me and buy some consumer fireworks. And so we went up, made a purchase, set up a tent in the front yard. I can only imagine that my mom and dad were more than a little apprehensive about that, but the display side of this has always been my passion. Primarily, we have a client that calls us up and says, I have a budget, here's the amount, we have a site to shoot, here's the location, put together the best show that you can. And we go put that show together for them and take it out and shoot it.
Code statutes requires you to follow a 64-page how to set up racks document. Full color pictures, stabilization techniques.
Training has become a huge part of our business, not only for keeping our operators safe and current, with the requirements and the safety issues, but also teaching people how to do it safely. Trying not to let spectators get hurt or, God forbid, killed. Trying to keep operators from getting hurt or killed. It's a big part of our business now. Well, of course, the classes are twofold based. The basic class, which is 12 hours, runs concurrent with an advanced class. The basic class, they can come to that and they can expect to find out what it's really going to be like. They take a lesson on the setup, the actual safety measures, which were very, very heavy in the NFPA 1123 safety requirements. And we keep the basic class going through, the actual intricacies of creating your basic display and what have you. At the same time, the advanced class breaks out, and they head out to deal with the actual work part of setting up electronic displays. For a lot of people, this is the first exposure they've had to an actual full-on setup for an electronically fired display. Then at the same time, there's a very small group of guys who have been through basic, they've been through the advanced, and they're the ones that want to learn how to shoot with a computer, and they kind of step into the very, very limited field of computer firing fireworks displays.
Well, it's more about learning right up front, learning about the safety of it. Make sure the public is protected, make sure yourself is protected, learning how to properly put displays together. The classes continue to grow. There's almost 20,000 people since he started this training class that have attended this. It's really important that people are taking an interest in doing this type of field safely and correctly, and that way we can limit the number of injuries and fatalities in Missouri. For anybody that comes in the field that wants to learn, it's a great field to be in. It's an exciting field. It's an adrenaline rush, and everybody is entertained by it, even including yourself. It's one of the most magnificent things you can do. It's on the edge of a war. The light in the sky right above your head, and it's a very, very rewarding thing.
There is a ton of work involved in setting it up. It's like a construction job with benefits, because you're going to work all day long building, putting racks together, doing this. You load the product in, you got 30 minutes of glory. For a lot of guys, it's the once a year opportunity to be a rock star, because the pyrotechnicians, unless the family members, nobody knows who you are. So you do your thing, and everybody cheers. It's a huge sense of accomplishment that most of us don't ever get to experience. Most people don't ever get to entertain 10,000 people. How many people have you ever met that truly say they don't like fireworks? There's not very many. The first thing that anybody always pops off is that those are dangerous, and certainly they can be, but almost nobody ever says we don't like going to see a fireworks show.